Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the second-ranked team, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the single back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
The key on a 3rd down between a quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain and then completion.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. Defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
The Bulls looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Bulls. Strong game by this quarterback. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his target, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Rams will come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's that defense shifting again. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down and 3, trying to make it 3 consecutive third down conversions. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The USF offense is back out there now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's an important first down on that running play. Using his legs, it's Sparks. Breaking free at midfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Rams come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Freshman shows inexperience, like he didn't get intercepted.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out. They're showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll test the right side here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of the game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Bulls are going to cash in here in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, USF.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Running it back, it's Parks. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Has the 1st down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, South Florida. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Bringing it out, it's Ross. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Rams come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. He's going to pull it down and run. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the Rams begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Setting the back in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parks. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Solid run. run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's on the run. Launches deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Grab behind the line. It's Swinton. Touchdown, Bulls. This offense really clicking. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense, putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. The Rams looking to run some tempo here.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seam.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Return to pick six. Touchdown, USF.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Comes the Colorado State offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. First and 10 now for the offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Colorado State. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Parks. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. USF offense is back out there now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they've got him behind the line. The two-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Winton. And he's tackled after the catch. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Trying to extend the play. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Eccles. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the running back takes the handoff. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Get set, go!
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. And the Rams will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Colorado State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
What if we got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.